Australian resident Jessica Wongso has been charged with the murder of Mina Salihin. Police allege she poisoned her friend by adding cyanide to her coffee.
Jessica itu kan kayak setan itu. Deep inside is something like evil gitu. Yang dibilang the trial of the century itu betul.
Evidence 16. Contents of folder Cctv 7 and Cctv 9 on the flash drive in the prosecutor's hands changed at different times. The forensic impacts of the changes in the contents of folder Cctv 7 and Cctv 9 on the flash drive held by the prosecutor are significant and multifaceted. Initially, folder Cctv 7 contained 4 video clips, when Agus Triono was presented as an eyewitness on July 20, 2016. However, by August 10, 2016, when Muhammad Nuh Al-Azhar was requested by lawyer Otto Hasibuan to play the Cctv 7 videos from the prosecutor's flash drive, it only contained 2 video clips. Similarly, folder Cctv 9 initially had 3 video clips on July 20, 2016, but only 2 video clips were present on August 10, 2016, under similar circumstances. These discrepancies have several serious forensic implications. Firstly, the reduction in the number of video clips in folder Cctv 7 and 9 raises concerns about data integrity. The initial presence of 4 and 3 video clips, respectively, followed by a subsequent reduction to 2 clips each, indicates that some files were either removed or deleted. This alteration undermines the authenticity and reliability of the digital evidence. In forensic analysis, maintaining the integrity of the original data is paramount, and any changes can significantly impact the credibility of the evidence presented in court. Secondly, the unexplained reduction in the number of video clips creates uncertainty regarding the completeness of the digital evidence. The inconsistency between the 2 dates suggests potential tampering or mishandling of the evidence. This uncertainty makes it challenging for forensic experts and the court to ascertain which version of the evidence is accurate. The presence of missing files casts doubt on the overall reliability of the digital evidence, complicating the judicial process and potentially leading to unfair or inaccurate judicial decisions.
Thirdly, the prosecutor's failure to report or explain the changes in the video files quantity raises issues of transparency and trust in the legal process. In forensic and legal practices, transparency in handling evidence is crucial to maintaining the integrity of the judicial system. The lack of a clear explanation for the changes in the video files can be perceived as an attempt to manipulate the evidence, eroding public confidence in the fairness and reliability of the legal proceedings. This non-transparency can have long-term detrimental effects on the credibility of the judicial system. Fourthly, the inconsistency in the number of video clips affects the forensic analysis of the digital evidence. Forensic experts rely on the availability of all relevant data to conduct a comprehensive analysis. Missing video clips can hinder the ability to recreate events accurately and provide a clear picture of the incident in question. This can lead to incomplete or biased forensic conclusions, further complicating the judicial process and potentially leading to miscarriages of justice. Lastly, the changes in the contents of folders Cctv 7 and 9 can be seen as an indication of possible evidence manipulation. The prosecutor's actions could be interpreted as an attempt to influence the case's narrative by selectively presenting or withholding certain pieces of evidence. This manipulation can have serious legal consequences, including undermining the defense's ability to present a complete and accurate case, thus affecting the fairness of the trial. In conclusion, the discrepancies in the digital evidence held by the prosecutor have profound forensic impacts, raising questions about data integrity, transparency, and the overall fairness of the judicial process. The prosecutor's motive in altering the contents of folders Cctv 7 and 9 on the flash drive could stem from a desire to manipulate the narrative presented in court. By selectively removing or altering video clips, the prosecutor may aim to strengthen their case or diminish the credibility of the defense's arguments. This manipulation can create a misleading impression of the events captured by the CCTV footage, thereby influencing the court's perception and decision-making. Such actions suggest an intention to control the flow of information to favor the prosecution's stance, which is a serious breach of legal and ethical standards. Another possible motive is to avoid the exposure of weaknesses in the prosecution's case. If certain video clips contradicted the prosecution's narrative or provided exculpatory evidence for the defense, the prosecutor might have chosen to eliminate these clips to prevent them from being presented in court. This act of withholding potentially exonerating evidence is not only unethical but also illegal, as it denies the defendant a fair trial by depriving them of critical evidence that could support their innocence or mitigate their culpability. The prosecutor may also be motivated by a desire to bolster their professional reputation and career prospects. A successful prosecution, particularly in high-profile cases, can enhance a prosecutor's standing within the legal community and lead to career advancement. By manipulating evidence to secure a conviction, the prosecutor might believe they are increasing their chances of a favorable outcome. However, this self-serving motive undermines the core principles of justice and the rule of law, leading to significant ethical violations. Given the gravity of these actions, the appropriate punishment for the prosecutor should reflect the severity of the misconduct. Tampering with evidence and obstructing justice are serious offenses that warrant substantial legal consequences. The prosecutors should face disbarment, effectively ending their legal career and preventing them from practicing law in the future. This measure ensures that individuals who have demonstrated a willingness to undermine the justice system are not allowed to continue in a position of legal authority. In addition to professional consequences, the prosecutors should also face criminal charges for their actions. Evidence tampering and obstruction of justice are criminal offenses that can result in imprisonment. The specific length of the sentence would depend on the jurisdiction and the particulars of the case, but it should be substantial enough to serve as a deterrent to others who might consider similar misconduct. The combination of disbarment and criminal punishment underscores the seriousness of the offense and reinforces the principle that the integrity of the legal process must be upheld at all costs.